All right. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I just wanted to sit down and give a little catch up. I haven't uploaded a video in a couple weeks and there's a reason for that. And I know that no one is really expecting me to at this point. My channel is very small. However, the reason will be relevant going forward. So I literally just got out of the shower, put my self-tan on, and I am developing. That's just where we're at in this present moment. A couple weeks ago, I uploaded a video where I went hiking with my husband out of Toronto. And I mentioned that our day kind of got derailed by me not feeling so well and by him not feeling so well. And that seemed normal that day, but it definitely escalated immediately following. That day I woke up and I just kind of felt like, I think I even said in the video, like that it was something that I ate the day before. And I had just like abdominal pain, and I thought that was because I had dairy, because dairy often makes me sick to my stomach, and that's why I don't really eat it too often. But the pain that I was feeling didn't go away that day, and it got worse, and it turned into like a different pain than I've ever felt. And after a couple hours, it was like, this can't be dairy. Like I couldn't really move. It was so painful. Basically, I had a telehealth call with a nurse practitioner and I explained all of my symptoms, and she said, you're probably fine, but she issued an ultrasound just to see, like, they thought maybe it was my gallbladder was enlarged or I had gallstones or something like that. The earliest ultrasound I could get was like a week and a half after that. The pain went away, like kind of slowly dissipated over the next couple days, and so I just kind of didn't think anything of it and went back to my normal life, and eventually went to get the ultrasound. Normally it's like 4 to 6 business days or something for the imaging center to send the results to your practitioner, and it was like a half an hour after my appointment that I got a call from my practitioner saying that the ultrasound revealed that there was like a really big mass in my abdomen, cyst, lump, they didn't know what to call it. Big enough that, like, she said I had to go to the ER immediately that moment. So that kind of threw everything for a loop, and that has been my life ever since that day. Since then, I have been through multiple imaging appointments, CT scans, blood tests, you know, the works. I've seen specialists, gynecologists, oncologists, because they were unable to identify whether it was malignant or benign. And yeah, they basically just didn't know what it is. So I've been scheduled for surgery a week from today. I don't know when I'm gonna put this up, but a week from today. So the middle of August. And that's literally all I know right now. Like, they can't know what it is until after they remove it. And it's big enough for there to be cause for concern. It's literally 20 centimeters, so it's like a spaghetti squash size thing in my belly, which is super fun for me. It feels very casual to say because I've like had so much time to digest the information, and like I've been through so many appointments, scans and tests, and I've been waiting now for like a while for further movement. So, you know, I'm feeling really good about the whole situation now, but the reason I wanted to say something here is because I began this YouTube channel because I like to make videos and I like to document my life for my own personal memories. I used to have a vlog channel years ago, and it still exists. All the videos are on private and I go back and watch them for my own memories, and so I want to add this to the queue of my memories, as well as this is going to be a bit of a journey that sort of feeds into a journey that I've been on and been planning to dive further into before this situation really presented itself anyways. And so I feel like now is just a good time to put it together and throw it out there. So there has been no videos recently because I'm not doing anything. They told me I wasn't allowed to exercise. Besides walking, I definitely have felt just weird knowing the reality of what's going on. I haven't felt super well as well. I haven't been going anywhere or doing anything, and that's kind of going to continue moving forward because it will be a decent recovery. And then just depending on what they find, once they remove it, they'll do pathology on it to find out like if it's cancerous or what else, like just any information that they can find about it to give me a diagnosis, because I don't actually have a diagnosis right now. And that's going to be a whole journey, finding that out and figuring out where to go from there. I also have had an appointment with an amazing naturopathic doctor who is also a functional medical practitioner, something I wanted to do before I found out all of this anyways, but she's going to be working with me post-op to just get me back on track and into kind of the zone of optimum health, I suppose. They do believe, or they can kind of see, that this mass is stemming from one of my ovaries. Kind of complicated to explain, but apparently your ovaries can kind of like cross a little bit, or they're just like, it's not like they're floating around in there, but they can kind of, yeah, get messed up as far as imaging goes. So they kind of have to see once they get in there what the truth is. So regardless, the surgery is going to have some impact on just my hormonal health. Nothing crazy or detrimental, but I will have to just nurture my body afterwards and just address any imbalances as they present themselves. So that is going to be a whole journey that is really just honestly up my alley and kind of what I already planned to talk about on this channel. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down, I'm gonna tell you what's going on, and I'm gonna share about it because this is my life, this is my memories, and I want to see a year from now, 2 years from now, what happened, and have a reference point for how far I've come with just my entire health journey in general. So that being said, I have conducted somewhat of a plan. It's not complete at this point, obviously, because I don't have a diagnosis or a real clear path as to what I can expect after this whole situation kind of dissipates. I just know that having not really moved that much since I found all of this out, and because surgery recovery is no joke, when I do begin to rehabilitate my body from the inside out, all aspects, I know it's going to be like a serious journey, and I feel like I won't be starting from ground zero. I'll be starting from a deficit, from having to heal and rehabilitate myself to then getting to ground zero and starting to progress. So that is what I plan to share with you moving forward. I don't know what the schedule will be. I have no idea really what to expect at all. I don't know how long the process will take and what it will look like, but I, after surgery, will be pursuing becoming the strongest version of myself in every aspect. So for me, that includes mentally, it includes physically, it includes emotionally. I just want to see what I can do, to be honest. I've always kind of been like sort of mediocrely kind of doing my thing. This mass has definitely held me back for several years in certain areas from reaching my peak performance, if you will. And once it's out, and assuming that the diagnosis is not cancerous and that there isn't a whole other crazy situation to follow up with, I just want to see what I can do. And I want to share that for myself, and in case it's interesting to watch, and in case it could help anybody out there. So that being said, we are headed away for the weekend. Shelby's family is coming to visit us from Alberta, and we have an Airbnb rented in wine country, and so I need to go and pack and get everything ready for that. We're both really excited just because it's been a long time since we've really been out of the city, aside from that one little hiking trip, and it's been over a year since we've seen any of his side of the family. So we're really looking forward to that, and I will probably catch up with you, I don't know really, probably around surgery. I will also be sharing on Instagram and on TikTok, so if you are just like one of those random nosy people that stumbled across this channel and wants to follow the journey in a little bit more real time, feel free to find me there. All the information is always in my down bar. I think that's it. I just wanted to sit down, smash this out so that I have it on record. This is what's happening. This is where we're headed. It's going to be a journey and I have no idea what to expect, and I am also here for just experiencing it in its fullness and sharing that with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.